This is what the office used to look like. And this is what's replaced it. A room that's as clinical as a laboratory and in which there's no human contact. Here, the only eye that meets yours is an electronic one. Even the boss's office pen is electronic. And if you were thinking of slacking, forget it. For at the push of a button, the modern employer can conjure up a picture of exactly what's happening on the other side of the wall, while he approves the bonus check made out to himself. It's a boss's world, this machine age. Even if the conscientious employer is planning a business conference, he can still video record everything that happens in the office while he's away. At the local golf course, for instance. Technology may be power, but it also needs a lot of power. Those state-of-the-art offices are served by miles of electric cable, a huge independent power supply, and one very small man. This is why some companies offer a low-tech environment where pencil power rules. Here, instead of small offices, the workers all have small screens. They stare at these all day long and write down everything they can remember, which is eventually summarized on a single page that nobody can read. The more puritanical employers have an entirely different approach. They surround their staff with heavy-duty machines to keep their sexes apart. Indeed, any employee who's felt to be too distracting can only be approached with the help of the office robot, which has been trained to carry out all the standard clerical duties. Unfortunately, this robot had spent too much time in the typing pool, and some of his maneuvers had to be reprogrammed. This office sidestepped even that problem. Here, there were no men and no robots. Just a cluster of self-propelling machines that threatened to make secretaries a thing of the past. Some executives were so incensed by this that they created black market offices in their company cars. The secretary would take up her position in the passenger seat, her boss would join her, check that his designer stubble was just the right length, and then phone home to say, "Sorry, love, I'm stuck in traffic." Some pushed the idea a stage further and began taking business calls while actually driving. They were to find, however, that this was potentially a dead end. Many decided that it was safer to work from home, where there were fewer distractions. But this peace of mind was short-lived. Before long, technology had even penetrated the sanctity of the home, and the home-based executive found himself under constant scrutiny from an electronic big brother. In the 90s, we can begin to glimpse the way forward. It's a vision of a world in which every office is lit by 1,000 points of light. This, we are told, is the electronic utopia, a future in which we'll all be wired together in one vast computer network. When we look at this future now, are we frozen with horror, or are we entranced by this vision of a new world?